Hey everybody. Um, Dr. Phil is a new follow for me, somebody that I started following more recently. He's not really a doctor, okay? Let's get past that. I guess it's just a quirky name or some such BS, whatever. That's fine. But he did catch her in her live stream yesterday, and I have a few thoughts on what she has to say here. I'm not going to cover the whole video. Obviously, I skipped the whole first hour because he was just recapping the first couple of days of her travel. She's already getting homesick. She's already wanting her errand boy because everything she needs, she has to do for herself now. And apparently that's pretty hard. Yes, that's really hard. Um, like I said, I'm disabled. I have nerve damage in my left leg. It's hard for me too, but somehow I make do. Um, I don't know what to tell you, girl, but you're the one who decided to take this trip alone, and you knew for a long time that you were going alone. You bought one suitcase like 2 or 3 months ago. One suitcase, correct? You were speaking of the trip about I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do that, without including Salah as part of the conversation. So you were making it pretty clear to the audience for quite some time that he wasn't going to come, even though this is supposed to be his trip. Why is that? Like, this is supposed to be his vacation. So why isn't he there? It wouldn't really be a vacation, though, because he'd be your servant, wouldn't he?
But I got to cover Foodie Live, and I really am. I told you tonight was going to be a foodie episode. So, all right, let me get that.
These donuts, they're like fried dough
I'm going to get that right now.
with this like sweet coconut I think it's like a pandan sauce. So let me just try one for you guys. Beauty bite.
Beauty bite. I got to watch the finale of House of Dragon again, and we were binging again on Monday, my mom and I, and we watched the episode where the dragons get claimed, and there's the second largest dragon in the world that ultimately gets claimed, but before he gets claimed, he like burns everybody. It's like just torches everybody, right? And the first one he picks up and chows down on, I said to my mom, "Beauty bite." I can't. I can't, you guys.
I won't even. My tongue is gross, so. But it's like swollen, but there's no white spots. So in that case, they say that it's like a viral thing. It's not bacterial because if it was.
Dude, she totally watches my live streams. I can't even. I'm not a doctor, Foodie. I can't tell you. I'm just saying that as a kid, that's what it looks like on me. I can't tell you one way or the other, but it kind of sounds like if you were smoking some weed, you were getting a throat hit on getting a throat hit on the back of your throat. It doesn't sound like you actually have strep, but that should be a very easy thing to check out. I mean, that in the States, that's like go to CVS and go to the Minute Clinic, and they can tell you in like 5 minutes whether or not you have a strep throat. But you gotta stop self-diagnosing. Like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, well, I didn't see this, so I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you what it looked like on me when I was a kid because we got it every year. Every year. Right around Christmas. Because my mom she always had to do this outdoor candlelight sort of procession for Christmas Eve. And every year she did that. She got sick, and then we got sick, and everybody got sick.
Bacterial, there would be white spots. So, yeah, make sure you stay hydrated. Yeah,
So Foodie is sick?
I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm just like depressed also because
Ah.
I don't feel at home. Like I
She doesn't sound sick. She doesn't have a raspy voice. She's not coughing. She's not excusing herself to go throw up. When you have strep, you do have to throw up. It does not appear like she's truly sick. You know, she might have an inflamed throat at this point, but that could be caused by anything. That could be caused by the fact that she's in Thailand now and she can drink. If she's drinking, that can inflame her throat as well. If she's smoking weed, that could be inflaming her throat. Like, it could be anything, but the the timeline on this does not add up because there's an incubation period for getting sick. So she wouldn't have just like jumped on a flight and immediately started feeling sick. She either caught it before she left or she's full of crap. I'm going for the latter.
just want to be home. Like, I hate that I have to be away from my husband and my pets, and
Agreed.
but I also don't feel at home. Like, I feel at home in Kuwait, but not totally because I'm not Kuwaiti. I'm not, from there.
But you're also making absolutely no effort to try and adopt this new country as your own. You're not trying to learn the language. You're not engaging in any sort of social activities where you can meet people, even if they're expats, expat Canadians, people that you can actually relate to. You're not doing anything to try and fit in Kuwait whatsoever. So, again, totally on you.
I like that, Mouse Toes. I agree with that.
So,
But she can't though. Foodie doesn't have that internal strength. She's not the kind of person who can do that. Well, welcome to Skinny Queen. We got a live coverage of Foodie tonight.
thanks, Teardrop. I'm okay, though. I mean, I'll be alright. I have to tough it out. Like, I have
For anybody not familiar, that's my good friend Sarah Jane, Skinny Queen Reacts. She does a lot of excellent foodie coverage. Be sure to check her out.
my return ticket.
Yeah, I was just watching Skinny Queen's live stream, I think on Tuesday, maybe. I think it was Tuesday. I was watching her coverage of it because I just jump in when people are streaming at a time that's convenient for me where I'm like available to actually watch something, right? So I'm fairly certain it was maybe Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, I can't remember. It's currently 1:15 on Thursday on the West Coast.
I
Yum.
really don't want to, like, I feel like I don't want to be here. Like, and I feel like I don't have energy. Like, I feel sick. Like, I don't feel well. Like, I'm always sweaty. I have this tonsil issue. My side.
Well, girl, you know what? When you start out a new workout regimen, you're not going to feel good for the first 3 to 5 days. Period. That's it's going to take some time to build up your endurance. Go down to the pool, please, and swim a little. Even if you don't swim, just like bounce around in the water. I'm sure it'll make you feel a lot better.
Attica because of this freaking bed.
What's wrong with the bed?
Trouble UK.
Welcome in, Diana.
Hi,
I hope I
Alexis.
missed you earlier.
I don't
Welcome
want
in,
to go to
Evista.
Canada either, like at all. We don't. So
Oh,
I'm just
you think that she was sick before she even got on the flight? That would make sense because she got sick so fast after landing.
That's why I didn't go live. Like, I didn't end up going yesterday because I scheduled the shuttle, and then I'm like, I don't feel good at all. Like, I'm not gonna, like, how am I gonna go walk around a
Wow.
mall when I'm like sick?
Welcome in,
and spread?
Oranges.
Like, what if it's a virus? Like, no, I don't think so. So
Agreed, Evista.
I feel like I
Hope
have
you're
to
having a good
rest up
night.
a little bit more.
Oh, and happy birthday to Hippieista. Let's also. I know Hippieista just had her birthday a few days ago. Last week she mentioned it. So happy birthday in the chat. If anybody wants to throw a happy birthday at Hippieista, you're more than welcome to do so. Happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I'd like to show Chantel how it's supposed to be sung. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Vista. Happy birthday to you. See, that's what it sounds like when it's in tune, Chantel.
Hippieista. You rock.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, her face. You're right. Like one side is red. Look at that.
You feel.
One side of her face.
Yeah, it does. It looks like she got punched, but I think she would have absolutely told us about that, right? She's definitely having some issues with her very swollen face. I don't even know what to say about that. Like I said, you're not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea what's going on with her health, and she's unwilling to even just go to like a urgent care clinic and get a strep test. If you know what the thing is, she knows she doesn't have any of these problems. She knows. She's speaking normally. She's doing several hour-long live streams, and she knows she's not sick. Period.
Is
Anyway.
red. It's like black and blue almost.
Hey, Saints. Hi, Teardrop.
Wow.
What did I miss here?
Yeah, it looks like somebody punched her in the face or something.
I don't think I need to go to a doctor. Like, I'm not gonna go out and go to a doctor here. Like, it's gonna overwhelm me.
Oh, you think she's just drama
like,
farming?
I've had the reason I know is because
Maybe.
I've had this so
Maybe.
many times. Like, it's just my tonsils. Like, it's my immune,
I
like
gotta
my
turn this down
body's
just a little
response to.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there that just are drama queens. They're just looking for attention. I didn't say anything about this when I was at karaoke night on Tuesday, but there was a younger woman, probably in her mid to late 20s or somewhere, or I don't know. I'm bad at judging age when we're in that range, right? I was really surprised that she didn't get 86th because she kept jumping on stage with people who didn't even know her, singing into their microphones, grabbing the DJ's microphone and singing into that. And I didn't, I probably shot her some daggers with my eyes, but like I didn't say anything until she sat right behind me, hit me pretty hard in the back, and then came up and said, "How are you doing tonight?" Right in my face. And And what I found is that these people who think they are the most popular, most spectacular people in the room, that all you have to do is say, "Get the fuck out of my face." And they, you steal their thunder so hard. She ended up sitting in the very back of the bar. I was surprised she was still there even, but she hung out till at least till I left, which was past around 1 on Wednesday morning, I guess it'd be.
Like being sick, like a virus, like, you know?
Oh, hi,
It
Mega.
always, it goes away, but it's like takes a little while. It's not COVID. I've had COVID twice. This is not COVID at all. Thanks,
It
Mila.
isn't.
I think you're right though. I mean, it may not be nice to say it, but it's basically true. Foodie, decided to buy one.
Next.
She tried to buy a
That's
husband
another
with an adder,
thing,
but
like, speaking of lemon Z, and people are like, smoke weed, smoke weed. But like, I tried a bit, and like, it made me feel worse. Like, it made me feel like I haven't had any in a long time, right? Since Canada. And even just a little bit, I was like,
She quite literally has a Thai restaurant right across the street from the hotel. She's shown it to us. She could have gone across the street and gotten some soup if she really feels like she's having some throat issues. So why is she out getting bagels and donuts? She could have gotten some soup. I mean, that's what I grew up on, is that if you have a sore throat, you have chicken noodle soup and maybe some 7 Up. If you have like you're nauseated too, maybe you also have some mint extract on a sugar cube. These are home remedies, right? I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving you advice, but I'm saying that it's ridiculous to complain about a sore throat and order the kind of food that you've been ordering. Like, right now, you're just appearing as a whiner. You're a grown ass woman traveling and you're not taking care of yourself. How's that big blister doing on your foot, by the way?
I was more dizzy. I was paranoid. I didn't want to go out anywhere.
Foodie's such a good Muslim now. She can't even smoke a lit. She even tries just one hit, and it's just, it's too much for her now. She can't do it. She doesn't like it. Doesn't feel good. So yeah, she's definitely not going to be doing that. And don't even worry about her using it.
No.
She doesn't even like it anymore. She hates even the thought of it. It just makes her feel sick.
Right.
Like, I became super hungry.
That's why there have been like dead zones of no content, where we get nothing for quite some time. She is the entertainer. She is the person producing content on this channel, and she'll disappear for a long time. And you have to wonder why. I don't think that she's puffing on a joint. I think that she might be getting gummies, but perhaps she has realized that even the gummies kind of knock you out, right? That's why I don't do that kind of stuff. I've tried it, but it knocks me out.
And I just wanted to sleep. Like, I don't know how people function on getting smoking Mary Jane
Poor thing.
throughout the day. Because for me, I'm done. Like, I'm done. If I have some, I'm done. And I feel more.
Yeah, after she smokes, like she doesn't have the energy to sleep all day. She doesn't have the energy to eat all day. Like she just can't, she just can't do her normal stuff after smoking.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to close out the poll in the chat pretty soon. So if anybody hasn't had a chance, please cast your vote.
Depressed. Like,
Well, you got to make better food choices. One of the reasons I was offline for most of Monday is that I made Chicago dogs with my mom so that we could finish binge watching House of the Dragon. In case you're unaware of what that is, it is a hot dog that includes either a lengthwise pickle or cucumber with sliced onion and tomato, a little bit of celery salt sprinkled on the vegetables, and some yellow mustard. So that was our primary meal. And we had a spinach salad with it that included some blue cheese crumbles, some candied walnuts, some cranberries, and my favorite Italian dressing. That was a small meal and it was healthy. And it did not hurt my throat. I don't know what you're doing eating all this fried shit all the time. I mean, why is it so difficult to actually eat fresh food?
It affects my mental health worse. Like when I'm under the effect of it, I'm just like, I hate
Very
how I
broad.
feel right now. So I don't know. It's like it affects me different now. I don't know why. But even back in Canada, you saw, like, I would do it, and then I would just go to bed and eat. That's it, you know? So, hey, golden girl.
Or you do some community posts having a complete meltdown about how you need to go back to Kuwait and you were high all the time and you were having some sort of psychological breakdown. You remember that, right? I know you deleted all of them, but they've been screen capped. They're out there. The internet doesn't forget.
Me and bees. Yeah, but that's like, I don't know how people don't feel negative about, like, I feel
Yes, indeed,
negative when
Diana.
I do it. Last
Yummy.
time I smoked, I needed Xanax.
Welcome in, Shelly.
Thanks, YouTube lover. That's what Salah said. He's like,
Foodie does look bad.
I have to go get my bagels downstairs. I ordered bagels and cream cheese, which is probably not good for my throat, but what can you do, yeah?
Maybe.
Like, I don't want 7-Eleven every single day. I'm just grumpy.
Welcome in, Wookie Lover.
Thanks,
Oh, you got
Mom.
such cute
Not
pets
with
there.
you guys, just in general.
Oh, it's so
Let's go
cute.
downstairs and get my bagels.
Have you even talked to the hotel concierge to see if that restaurant will deliver you soup because they're right across the street? A lot of local restaurants are willing to make deliveries to local hotels. Have you looked into this or no? Is this just too much for you to actually pick up a phone or talk to people and figure out what's available to you?
I can't just go back to Kuwait. Like, you know, I'm not going to ruin the whole trip,
Yep.
you know?
Oh, I'm not just going to go back to Kuwait and ruin the trip.
Like,
BS.
a month, I'll just tough it out. Just wanted to vent about it. Just how I'm feeling. You know?
Well, you have to because you have to be there for 30 days to renew your visa, right? Isn't that the entire goal of the trip? I'd be very surprised if Salah actually shows up. I don't think he's coming, you guys.
No? I feel frustrated. Like, I came here, I was all excited.
Foodie
Now
wanted to vent. She already vents enough letting out all that gas.
I'm sick, and I feel like I'm never gonna, like, feel better. All I want to do is, like, rest. Like, I expend some energy, and then I want to rest because I feel worn down. Like, just worn down and dizzy. I need to get some mouthwash. I need to go to the 7-Eleven later and get some more water. Thanks, Butterleague. Thank you, guys. I know I shouldn't have dairy with it, but
Everybody make sure to hydrate.
I don't want edibles. Like, I just don't want any marijuana. Like,
Her chat are such trolls. They're
makes me
telling her all to get
depressed,
high.
man. I don't know why.
Yeah, but she's also looking off to the left the whole time she's talking about this. Let's be real. whenever she looks to the left, she's making shit up.
Foodie.
Yeah.
Irresponsible foodie.
I'm just gonna so I just want I guess to let you guys know, I really wanted to go out on an adventure yesterday, but I think I'm gonna need
does anybody think this lens, some people said there's a possibility Salam might be hiding in the room somewhere. If he slugged her in the face, that would explain this. But yeah, it looks like she got punched in the face. It actually does.
maybe a couple more days to just bees around here. I need to get some salt. I need to check 7-Eleven for some salt, Golden Girl.
She needs some salt?
So much anxiety.
What's going on with that?
Yeah.
Welcome in, Ruby.
That's the thing. My anxiety is pretty bad right now.
Your foodie looks like your face is swollen and red. I don't know. It's not looking good.
I don't know. And I'm literally now terrified to go walk on the street.
Oh, anytime.
People don't play. It's you'll get run over.
She's afraid to go in the street?
It's so busy. I hate busy like that. You know? I like adventures, but I also have limitations, that just get in the way. And yeah,
well, she said she needs salt, Nutty. That's a great way to get it, those cheese sandwiches.
it's physical a lot, but that I can push myself. It's the mental barriers.
Wouldn't they just have the little packets, the salt and pepper packets, that you would pick up if you are buying some food there? Don't they have the little packets? I mean, she could get salt and pepper shakers. But why do you want to buy a bunch of crap that you can't take home with you?
That get to me. Weed bad, but bagel and cream cheese good. Bagel and cream cheese doesn't make you depressed in the brain. It doesn't affect your brain. Can you get high off of cream cheese?
What?
I have my reasons. I had to come alone for now. I said.
Oh, you might be right. You might be right.
But it's nothing personal. It's personal for us.
Agreed.
It's nothing personal why I'm not sharing with you guys. A small town, yeah. Even Salah, we're compatible that way. He doesn't love big crowds. He hates it. He hates malls. His dream is to live in
I gotta skip ahead in the chat a little.
I don't know. I mean, there was that whole, when you were, I think, in Canada, where you had him walk around the beach, and he was around tons of people doing his live stream, right? Getting all that footage for you. He didn't seem to have a problem with it. But he does seem to have a problem with you being around people. He wants to hide you.
Bit, folks. My apologies.
a remote rural area, and I don't mind that. Just being at peace, Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm gonna see if this jackfruit ripens up. It's starting to smell good. Yeah, I think it's gonna ripen. Woo woo, woo woo. Brittany.
I get that feeling too.
You get tonsillitis all the time. Gargling warm water, drinking chamomile tea helps.
They gotta be off the chart.
Maybe we'll go later to 7-Eleven, just not right now. I need to eat my breakfast, take my medicine. I can't take my metformin. I can't take my metformin because I can't swallow it. I'll choke. I choked on one. I had to.
Can't you just roll it up as part of your bagel bread and swallow it that way, like we do with dogs and cats when they need to take their medicine? I feel like this story is so unbelievable, you guys.
She said she can't take her metformin without choking. Is it possible her throat is closing up a little bit?
Go like this. So, I don't know.
You think so?
But.
Yeah, she won't even admit it. She keeps saying it's private. It's
I
private.
get tonsillitis a lot. Thanks to BBJ. Your bees are status.
Respect,
No,
Fallen
Scarlet.
Angel.
Leslie.
Respect.
Yeah, thanks for caring, guys. Thanks for, Yeah, I can eat, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat the bagel. We'll see. I'm
Oh, wow. Okay.
scared
Thank you
to
for
try.
the info.
Yesterday, I shouldn't have eaten this, but I did. I smoked a bit, and I got so ravenous. and I just wanted to shut in. I thought, oh, I'll just smoke a little bit because when I go to the movies, it's gonna be cool, you know. And I smoked, and I was like,
Wow, dude. She literally just said she wasn't smoking, and now she's like, yeah, I just smoked a little bit. For real. For real, Chantel. Come on.
oh my god.
Yeah, agreed, Ruby. She's got to get it down somehow.
Thinking, like, I'm like, I can't go take a shuttle bus and go to like a mall. It's so big and it's overstimulating. Like, I closed the curtains. I ordered American Chinese food, and I almost got a big chicken ball stuck in my throat.
Okay, so she said she ordered Chinese, said she smoked some weed, stayed in, all she did was eat, and she got a big ball of chicken almost stuck in her throat. Foodie said she has a sore throat, and it does sound, maybe she really does have like swollen tonsils or something, because she's having trouble swallowing. That's dangerous.
But that's the thing, it gives me the worst munchies.
She could choke.
It makes me unmotivated. You ever hear that?
Yeah, but she also swallows her food whole at all times. And it's a very dangerous way of eating. So if she even has minor inflammation in her throat at this point, that's really scary, because she doesn't chew her food, she doesn't enjoy her food, she just like shovels it in and piles it down the esophagus. You know, it's some of the most disgusting eating I've ever seen.
Song, I was gonna do this and then I got high. That's me. That's me. Forget it. If I smoke, I'm done.
I'm fairly certain that she's singing that because Erie Pepperoni has been playing that song. I think it was her channel that was playing that song. She says she doesn't watch the React channels, but clearly she watches all of us, right?
Done for the day. Sounds like a good time, ECP. You pooped? What? Scapegoat Marie. Cream cheese made me depressed once.
She could swallow the halal wieners whole, but...
Speaking of which, I gotta go down to the lobby and get
Exactly,
everything.
right?
You don't know how much I have somebody take. I have a go.
Oh, and by the way, shout out to Detective Cochise. He said he's reporting it. His picture, he looks like he's doing great on his weight loss. I know he's been working hard on that, and he's been getting some good results. So shout out Detective Cochise on that.
In life, somebody to go get everything for me. Like, and don't feel bad for Salah because he insists. He does not want me to go out if I don't have to. That's why the 7-Eleven, no, remember? He's very...
It's not good to stop her
meds.
meds.
Controlling, absolutely protective, not. Like, you know, he's like that. Like, he has to do it and get everything for me.
Didn't even make it a day or two. It shouldn't even make it a day, I don't think. And she's trying to say, oh, I didn't even like it. I didn't even like it.
We were there for a month. Last time we were in Thailand.
Right?
We have our reasons.
It's...
Just know we have our reasons, okay?
What was that? We just have our... I gotta rewind that. Why is he not in Thailand? You said we have our reasons? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
He has to do it and get everything for me. And I like that, obviously. Well, you're there for a month. Last time we were in Thailand. We have our reasons.
Oh, wow.
Just know we have our reasons, okay?
Wow.
Don't die because you choked on a chicken ball.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eliza.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Start chewing your food and tasting it. You'll eat less if you actually do this. If you're just shoveling it down your throat, you're just filling your giant stomach that's been stretched out. Like, chew your food, taste it, and then swallow it. Like, seriously, this is one of the reasons we don't give hot dogs to toddlers. Because it's just the right size to make them choke.
You're tough. You're a tough cookie. I know you got it. Respect.
What do you mean I drove high? Where's your proof of this? Because I had a vape pen. It was like a CBD pen anyways, that one.
Woohoo!
I kept
Skinny
it with
queen.
me for anxiety, but...
Rocking it.
And I don't know why I took a hit of it, but I wasn't even high. But remember, you guys thought I was burnt, and and I was at Papa John's,
I think so.
and you called the cops, and they shined their flashlight in my face and said, "No, you're not."
And it
There
goes
you
just
go.
the inside
Hey,
info.
Vanessa. Every time I fly, I get sick. Yep, I got.
Steady C, I hope she brought it with her. I think she brought at least some of her meds. I don't know if she brought enough, but I think she said she brought the metformin because I think she said she was having trouble swallowing it. But I hope she brought the
She brought the insulin. She said it was in her backpack. I don't know if it was stored properly, but she said she brought it.
insulin as well because it could be she's ill, but it could just be high blood sugar, some of this.
COVID once. Oh, my cream cheese bagels are here. Let's go. Hi, Lollipop.
Yeah, you got
Hey,
this,
Brittany.
Elisa.
I look feverish. I think I am a bit. And I had a feverish dream.
Agreed.
I
Fantastic.
should wear a mask, yeah.
Girl.
But I don't even think I have one here. By the way, Brittany, it's starting to smell good. I think it's gonna ripen soon.
Be strong. Be strong.
This piece, I think, is ripening. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. It's gonna ripen.
Yeah, it's not cute. It's not.
Go on an adventure. Didn't you hear that I'm sick? Yeah.
That's
Girl, you're not sick. If you're sick, it's related to your type 2 diabetes that is uncontrolled. You are not sick. There's nothing wrong with your throat. There's nothing wrong with your sinuses. You're fine. Okay? So you need to stop making up stories, please.
I'm
that's
here
the
for
trick,
a long
though.
time, so
That's the trick.
I do plan on taking you guys to a night market as soon as I feel a bit better. Maybe a couple days give me. For now, if you guys want to keep me company and help me with my anxiety, because I feel very nervous. I feel very out of place. Not out of place,
Do
but
you think
Not nervous enough to avoid going to 7-Eleven 5 to 6 times a day, right? That's not suspicious at all. Nobody's gonna stalk you or mark you by seeing you go into the 7-Eleven several times a day, right?
that Salah likes her to be codependent? I think that's what you mean by he's made her. That's what I'm assuming you meant, by the way. I should double check before I say.
alone.
Well, I'm going to close the poll in the chat. Let's see what the results
Very
are.
alone in the world. I didn't go to the cinema. Pea soup bees. Being sick is 100% an excuse for me, yes. Because, I do try to push myself, like even to come here.
Okay, so I'm going to read the results really quickly. How long till Salah joins Foodie in Thailand? 62% say Salah has no plans to join. None at all. 25% think he's going to cancel. That is over 85% who think he's not going to make it over there. That's pretty big. 8% think he'll make it in about a week, 4% in about a month. So only about 10%, 12% of you think he's even going to make it there at all. That's Salah. We don't have any faith in you, bro. Whoops, wrong one. Hold on.
But I didn't think I would get sick like this. Like, I feel really dizzy and hot and just my throat
Oof.
hurts and I'm tired. Why did they call me? I
Smart.
already paid. Come on. Well, I just had a conversation in Thai. I don't know how that happened, but I didn't even speak any.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
Maybe?
Okay, let's go check.
Hey, everybody, it's
Yeah,
okay to
I
treat
see
yourself
it.
at
I
times.
I need to go find some Tylenol and I need to go find some ibuprofen and all that crap. I don't feel like doing anything.
Yeah, she's not going to feel better unless she does something to help herself.
Mm-hmm.
Her throat look bad.
When is Salah coming?
I can go back to the very beginning real quick and let's see here.
No, I don't want to see the tonsils again. They look pink. They might be a little bit red, but if she's been smoking weed, she's been getting a throat hit. So I don't really care. As for the bagel run, I know this much. She's like, oh, why are they calling me? Well, because you need to go down to the lobby and pick up your food, right? So she has her elevator mishap where she gets off at the wrong floor, then ends up having to get back on the elevator with a janitor, and that makes her uncomfortable. So, of course, what she does is, live stream this dude who probably didn't give her any permission to do so while he's just standing on the other side of the elevator. And then she goes down, she gets her bagels, and she ate 3 of them. Very exciting vacation, Chantal. So jealous of your world traveler experience. This is some top-notch material that you got going on.